Okay. How's this? How do we look? Is that all right? That's all right. Okay, cool. How we do the intros. All right. Welcome. That is way too high. Welcome to another episode of The Tiffany Show, your TV Coach-a-co. Nope. We go. Welcome to another episode of The Tiffany Show. I'm your host, Tiffany Arcari. You are watching on your TV, Peterborough, Lindsay, Coach-a-co, and my social media channels, friends. I'm so happy you are here today. This next guest, I've actually interviewed his sister, I think in season 1. Hands together. Welcome, Beau, Dixon.
Hello.
Slide on in. I love your shirt today.
Thank you.
How many instruments do you actually play?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Bass, drums, keys.
Drums too?
Yeah. Euphonium, harmonica, mandolin, banjo. Oh, that's 8. So 8.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And you're an artsy family too. Your mother was a big fan of the arts as well, no?
Mom loved to sing, and Dad, loved to sing. He used to think that he was teaching me music theory, but he was always wrong. But I would sit there and just sort of placate. Okay,
Wrong
thanks.
but strong.
Yeah. But they both had good voices. And my brother and sister have beautiful voices. They were just the smart ones not to get into the business professionally.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
The creativity runs deep in those veins.
Yeah.
Lisa Dixon, if you don't know who I'm talking
Lisa
about.
Dixon.
Yeah, she's an amazing caterer, used to own Black Honey.
I used to think that I was the popular one in Peterborough, but it's actually my sister.
You bop between Peterborough and Toronto because you play a lot in Toronto too, do you not?
I do a lot of bopping, but I have a 16-month-old now.
You have a baby.
Yeah, so and staying close to my boy, as much as possible.
Deeply rooted here.
Yeah, let's see. I was born in Detroit. Don't hold that against me.
Oh, cool. Don't hold that against me.
My whole family is Canadian. As I said, my dad's a minister. My mom and dad met in the East Coast.
Okay.
My dad's from New Brunswick, my mom's from Nova Scotia.
Oh.
And my dad just happened to be he was asked to revitalize a church in Detroit.
Oh, wow.
And so my brother and sister were 4 and 2 when they moved to Detroit. And we lived there. I was born there and then lived there for 7 or 8 years and then moved back to Canada.
That's cool. And then where did you go after 8 years?
And then London, Ontario, and then Ottawa, Ontario, and that's where I went to an art school, Canterbury Arts. Then from Ottawa, I moved to Toronto to do my music. Then I was touring on the road for a long time, and my mom, during this, me being on the road, my mom remarried, and she ended up in Peterborough. And I had broken up with my girlfriend when I got off the road, so I had nowhere to live. So I came here to Peterborough. I played the Peterborough Folk Festival.
Fun. Such a good festival.
Yeah, and then I played the festival on the weekend. I was like, I'm going to stick around for a bit. I stuck around for a week, and then 2 weeks came rolling by, and then a month, and then 2 months, and it was like, I think I'm going to live here. And I never left. I never left because of the music scene, the art scene. It was so vibrant, and the local artists were just so creative and so welcoming. It was like, why go back to Toronto?
Yeah. And you're right. There is something special about the community here.
Yeah.
And it really was one of the first places that I actually felt like home.
I missed sort of a few beats. When I was living in Ottawa, I played in a band, had a really popular band in high school, and we would play Kingston, do the Kingston route, Peterborough, Belleville, Toronto, Hamilton. And whenever we'd pass through and play Peterborough, it was always the best crowd. We'd play the underdog.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got promoted, played the Red Dog.
Ooh.
But it was it was always a good time. It was always packed. And every time I left, like, I missed this town. It was like, there's something about this town. So it really drew me in. When my mom remarried and moved to Peterborough, it just, everything just fell into place.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like home.
What's like the furthest you've been to perform?
Well, Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica.
No.
Yeah.
Jamaica's got a soft spot in my heart.
I guess Germany is further.
Germany
is further than Jamaica.
Wow.
I had released an album, and I was in my 30s and had a backpack full of my CDs and a guitar, and
this is a dream.
That's right. And a friend of mine, a producer friend of mine, said just before I left, and it was the best advice. She was like, "When you get there, get a cell phone," and this is before cell phones were sort of the regular commodity.
But what, 2004, 5-ish?
That's right.
Yeah.
And she said, get a cell phone and use that as a business card. So when you're trying to get gigs, just give people your number and then they'll text you or whatever. Tiffany, it was like, now it seems normal, but it was like at the time.
Yeah.
So I would do 3 gigs a day.
Oh my God.
And I'd have my, I borrowed a keyboard and I had my guitar and I'd hop on the train, because in Europe you can get anywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, I wish we
had
that
hop
here.
on and play like 3 gigs a day. It was unbelievable. It was amazing.
Were you like exhausted but also energized?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never exhausted. I was energized. I'm exhausted now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you recover? Like social battery wise?
It used to be, sleep as much as possible. Since I was 16, like asking singers that I've admired and
That's
everything,
cool.
They're like, sleep, just sleep. You gotta sleep. But now that I have a 16-month, it's like,
good luck.
I can't sleep. So it's like, I don't know the answer to that question now, Tiffany. Social life is my work.
Right.
I preserve my energy and I just put it all out on the stage, and
You write your own music too, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you write or do you perform like covers and stuff as well? Or
Yeah. So closing Jethro's, it was a great compliment. Kelly McMichael, she lives in Newfoundland now, and she's gotten a Polaris Prize or nominated.
Ooh.
But she's a fellow Peterboroughian. Wow, it's a big one to say. But she came to the show. She happened to be in town, and at the end of the show, she said, because I mix my originals in with covers, do some originals and do some covers.
I like that.
And she said, Beau, your originals really, they stand up on their own. Like they actually work. There's not as if there's a lull in the set. Like, here's one of my own songs, and the dance floor is cleared. It's like I can do the OJs or like Stevie Wonder, and then do my own song, and the energy is still there. So coming from a musician, an accomplished songwriter, to hear that's great.
That's big heartful.
Yeah.
So when it comes to writing your own music, is there a specific song or maybe a particular lyric that you always kind of lean back into because it's got such a deep meaning for you?
There's a song that I wrote called Your Love Will Carry Me, and it's my most popular in the sense that people hire me. They hear me sing that song and then they hire me. Will you play my mom's funeral? Will you play our wedding? And so to have a song that can be used for mourning, but also for rejoicing, that has taken me to a lot of different cities. It's taken me to a lot of people that I never would have met if it wasn't for that song. And
isn't that funny about music?
Yeah, it takes you places, and it's a as Stevie Wonder says, it's a music is a world within itself. It's a language we all understand.
It really is. And it brings us together, right? Because you hear the song, and there's certain things that stand out to each person that we kind of carry along with us.
Yes.
Right? Definitely there's always music in my house. Always.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think my dad always played music. My mom always played music. They weren't musicians. And so, yeah, I almost never have silence in my house. There'll always be, it's either local radio or like very curated playlists.
Right.
Can we find you on Spotify?
Well, I was going to say, put my music on the playlist.
I'm going to have to add you to my playlist. Yeah.
So I'm on Spotify, I'm on iTunes, and I'm on Bandcamp.
On Bandcamp? Yep, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I have another buddy that like produces music. He does a lot of work, I think, with Bandcamp too.
Yeah. We need to switch to Bandcamp.
We all need to switch to Bandcamp. What are other ways we can support artists? Because it's like we've all got artists in our lives. Yes, we can listen on Spotify, which is great, but what are other more significant ways that we could support?
A big way is Patreon.
Oh, yeah?
Patreon is different. It's anyone can subscribe, and you pay monthly. You can be a member, kind of a private member, and you can get private concerts. You can get tutorials. You get whatever the artist's wheelhouse is, whatever they set themselves up. Like there's numerous things, singles, like new songs.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a Patreon member, you can be the first to like get these songs downloaded.
That's big for fans.
That's become more and more popular for artists, and that helps them. You know, they get regular clients, regular subscribers, so it's good, you know, pocket money, and it helps to pay the rent.
And we want to keep those artists alive, like our Canadian artists, our community artists. Like it does, like we said earlier, it kind of brings us together, and it, you know, it can really unite us at a time that is like so divisive. It's a grind.
It's a grind.
Right? You love it, which is why you keep doing it. Like, how fulfilled are you going to be at the end, which is such a beautiful thing to life. And part of living life is like that journey, right? Was there a time you wanted to give up, like pack it in? And what brought you back?
And it was a real pivotal moment in my life. So I moved here, and I got off the road and was here, and I was working on film sets as a production assistant in Toronto, driving back and forth. Yeah, it was cool. And it was good pay, but it was like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what is my purpose? And I was just sort of going into my 30s, and I was really depressed.
Yeah.
I was, you know, I was reaching out to get professional help. You know, clinically, I was feeling down. And, you know, I think a lot of it was the withdrawals of not being on the road. Like, one minute I'm flying to gigs and life is great. There's crowds and people want autographs, and then nothing.
Right.
You know, I'm sleeping in my mom's spare room. And I was really down, and my mom was worried about me and friends. But then a jingle producer from Peterborough called me up and said, I've heard about you. I heard you're new in town. I'd like to meet. And he offered me the role of apprentice jingle producer. So he hired me, he put me on a retainer to just write jingles.
How fun is that?
Peter Brown wrote, "Call 1-800-267-2001.
Yes.
Alarm Force."
I love me a jingle. Grady's lives in my brain.
Oh, yeah.
Brain.
Alarm Force.
Did you write that one?
Well, no, Peter gets the credit for that, but he hired me to put the instrumentation together, and I would do the seasonal versions of Alarm Force. So I would, like, for Christmas season, I would add jingle bells in the background, add some more festive instrumentation, you know, so we would take the same jingle and I would just sort of rearrange it.
How freaking fun as a creative. That's pretty fun.
So Alarm Force really paid for me for my job. He was able to put me on a retainer because of the royalties.
Right.
But I wrote so many jingles. Kid Spot, Nadeau's Collision, the Fleming college jingle. I'm not sure if we wrote Grady's. I don't think we wrote Grady's.
Grady's Feed Essentials.
Yeah, I'm not sure. whether I wrote that or Peter wrote that. I think I would have remembered.
That's too fun. How neat. That is
Wild
so
Rock.
freaking, oh my God.
Still
Wild Rock, go out and play.
Go out and play.
I know all of them. I'm obviously a radio listener.
Serena Ryder sings backup on that Wild Rock. And,
Stop it.
And Flavor, yeah. So she was 16, and I called her in. I gave her $50. I gave her $50 to sing backup on that.
Shout out to you, Serena Ryder.
I love you, babe.
Oh, stomp of your feet. Oh my gosh, she had dropped that the recent album the year that my dad had passed. It was so close to. Oh my God. And then I watched her because we were coming out of COVID, right? And she did that, was it Peterborough Music Fest had that concert at Market Hall that year, and they had Serena come in and she dropped like some of her new singles, and what a show. What a feeling. The local talent, man. Like Peterborough and the Kawarthas has got it going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure, was it Market Hall or Showplace? Or was that Music Fest at the Del Curry Park that she played?
They were doing, it was like, I think it was like a Music Fest launch, and they were maybe the sponsors. And yeah, and I just remember like we were kind of wearing, you didn't have to wear a mask, but you did, but we were all kind of coming out of it. So we were sort of half doing it, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, so Serena was my backup singer. I had a band called Slips and the High Fives, and we'd play down the street at Hot Belly Mama's.
Oh, I miss their pulled pork.
Yeah.
Did you, what is it, the corn chowder that they make?
Oh my God.
Right? Do you know that's Muddy's recipe out on?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So if you want it, you got to go check out Muddy's.
You got to go to Muddy's. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Neil.
Is that the guy that owns it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've never met. I just go there and eat the meat. It's cool when the helicopters come down and the military guys. Isn't that freaking crazy?
Yes.
Gosh, all the talent, you know? During that hard time, you were sharing like, it was highs, it was lows. What was it? Was it this jingle opportunity that flipped you mentally out of that?
It was the jingle, so it was being offered to be an apprentice producer for this jingle company, and Tiffany, it was a dream job. You know, I'm being paid weekly to just sit in an office and write jingles. And, you know, it was hard work. Oh, yeah. It was really hard work, but it taught me a lot about the craftsmanship, the commitment to songwriting, the idea of songwriting being a full-time job. And when Peter was moving and he offered the business to me, I paused for a bit and it's like, starting my own business, that might be good. But it was around a time, Tiffany, that iTunes was sort of taking over. Oh. And what was happening is radio companies were just buying stock. Sorry. Big boo. Like pre-recorded music. And they would just do shopping lists of their products. And the creative aspect of jingles was deteriorating. So I was like, no, I'm not going to take over the business. But around that time, I had enough momentum, and the jingle business had sort of revitalized my soul that I sort of felt like, you know what, I'm not going to continue with jingle writing. I'm just going to continue with songwriting, and then it was also around that time that I got into acting. Theater. Oh, I forgot that whole other side of you. Oh, yeah.
Are you at Fourth Line this year?
No. I'm at Port Hope Capitol Theater. Doing Come From Away.
Oh my God, yeah. Capitol Theater is gorgeous. They do a lot of great shows out there.
They do.
I've been flirting with. I've been wanting, I kind of want to go do a musical. Yeah, I just want to, if someone's doing a musical and like, you let me know, I'm going to keep my eyes out. I almost auditioned for Beauty and the Beast. I really thought about it.
Oh, nice.
It's so much fun. And it's been too long that I've done anything like that. And like, there's something so soulful about theater and a live audience and that reaction. And it's so different and so intimate and so personal. And it's way better than any movie.
Amen.
Way better than any movie. And your whole family's in theater too.
Yeah. My brother he, he's always been an educator, an academic. And then our grandfather served in the number 2 All-Black Battalion in World War I. And so for years, I know, for years, we were sort of like trying to figure out, his lineage and what that meant and stuff. And my brother took my dad in 2021, flew him to Nova Scotia for the apology. The Prime Minister Trudeau at the time apologized to the veterans and the relatives of those in the number 2 Black Battalion for the way that they were poorly treated during the war. My brother wrote a memoir about that journey, taking Dad to Nova Scotia, and he sent it to me. And he's like, yeah, Beau, you're in the business. I'm wanting to get this published. What do you think? And I read it, and it's like, this should be a musical. So while my partner was pregnant and we were both on mat leave, so to speak, my brother and I over Zoom would work on this musical. And I'd send him songs, and then, I'd send him a scene, and yeah, it was great. And then we performed it here at, we first performed it in Calgary, and at the time my dad drove from Regina to Calgary with his wife to see it. My dad's in the front row, and it was so emotional.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then we performed it here at Market Hall, and sadly, Dad passed away before he could see it. So he died at Thanksgiving. And we had it scheduled for a long time to do the show at Market Hall. And my sister, brother, and I decided, you know what, let's do the memorial on the same day as the presentation of the musical. So the whole day at Market Hall was for our dad. And so my brother and I are the only 2 actors in it. And, my brother always says, like, I'm not an actor, I can't do this. It's like, yes, you can. And, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I got me in the heart, Beau. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, your dad was there. Oh my God, I feel like he's here now,
Yeah, I love you.
Ooh. They're probably both hanging out just over there, my dad and your dad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a special way.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. And what's it called?
It's called Footnote to Freedom.
Footnote to Freedom.
Yeah.
Would you ever do it again?
Oh, absolutely. I
gotta see it.
Yeah.
I gotta see it.
We're scheduled to do it in 2027 in Calgary. We're hoping to do it back here in Peterborough, but me being in the business, I'm like, okay, let's do it, and theater companies everywhere are like, we want to book the show, but my brother's like, well, I can do it on Saturday or Sunday, because he's a school teacher.
Right. He's got a full-time job.
Yeah.
Gosh, we gotta keep posted on that. We totally.
Yes.
How special.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And his book got published.
I was gonna say, I'll share a cover of the, but where can they buy it?
Amazon.
Okay, perfect. I'll go on Amazon. I'll put the little link up.
Yeah, any bookstore really.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yeah.
What a neat family you have.
Yeah, I'm very blessed.
God, that is just so friggin' special. Yeah. It's hard not to.
So, and Lisa, as you know, she's now directing. She's directing at Theater Guild and stuff like that. And
Lisa's just totally a firecracker too. Thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you. And I'm so sorry for your loss, because I know how hard it is, and I also know what a staple he was in your family, because Lisa also shared some stories about him too. And I love when we can share the stories and be the legacies left behind too. Yeah. So thank you for that.
He was a good man.
And Beau, if little you were sitting here right now, what would you tell that little guy?
Oh, above all else, be true to thyself. Be true to thyself. There was way too many years that I was trying to accommodate others or do what I thought that other people wanted from me, or, so anything from going to an audition and trying to portray a character that I thought the casting director wanted from me, or to write a song that I thought would be a hit song, but, wasn't true to myself. I wish I knew sooner the how rewarding it is to be true to thyself. Yeah.
That is really powerful advice, and I deeply relate to that.
Good.
It's like, yeah, sometimes we get that imposter syndrome, or we think we need to be like a certain way. And yeah, you're right. When you're like, this client has hired me to do this job and this is what they do, so I should put myself in this box also. And anytime I've done that, it's never my best performance.
Yeah.
And if I'm too scripted, like if I'm emceeing something and someone hands me like a manual, I'm like, because then I feel obligated to like say everything instead of lifting it off the page and bringing my personality and the energy, right?
Yes.
So staying true to thyself.
Yes.
Beautiful. And Beau, we're going to wrap it up today. The floor is yours. If you had a message to share with our audience, what would that be?
Oh, wow. I can't express enough the importance of community. And whether it's buying locally or supporting your local musician, your local artist, more so now than ever, we need to remain bonded and know our neighbor and find the artistry in our neighbor and in ourselves. And I think that starts with tapping into our community. And and it's not a pity thing. It's not a handout. It's really seeing the art that is next to us as opposed to looking out beyond, because it's the beauty is right beside us.
It's right here. It's right with us. Oh, I back that message with my whole heart. Good. With my whole heart. And it is because these things bring us together. And in a time, in a world where things are really heavy and really dark and really divisive, it is the music scene, it is the theater scene, it is the art scene that is reminding us that we're human beings and that living of the heart can bring us all together and we can all unite over beautiful things. Yes. Everybody feels something, we're all human. And
we're all connected.
Yeah, and arts are really the industry of the heart, and that emotional side of life. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything that you've put into the universe and the world. And definitely make sure that you're following Beau on Spotify, Bandcamp, and Facebook. Beau, you are such a light. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Cheers to you, sir. This has been an episode of The Tiffany Show. Shout out to Sarah Evans Ball Real Estate for sponsoring the show. We love you. Oh man, I'm going to cry editing this as I do the playback. I tell you, be kind. Keep going. Take care of yourselves.
You're looking to sell your home or cottage? You want to work with someone who knows the market inside and out. Hi, I'm Sarah Evans, born and raised in Peterborough, Ontario. I'm very proud to call this great community home. Contact me today and I can promise to exceed your expectations. 705-768-6278 or visit sarahevans.ca.
Not intended to solicit those currently under contract.
And follow The Tiffany Show.
Bye.